did it out of order. It's usually voice then face, but I did face then voice. Oh, wait. I can't hear. Oh, goodness. I'm all over the place. I'm not used to my Saturdays being extended like this. So I'm all out of sorts. I'm supposed to be cleaning the house right now. But, excuse me, I'm here watching Dr. Stone. Oh my gosh. Okay, headphones. There we go. All right. I usually do voice, then picture, but this time I did picture, then voice. Remind me not to make that mistake ever again. So I'm doing Dr. Stone because Thursday I had some technical difficulties. I couldn't get the stream to work, so we're here now. I'm not caring about numbers or viewer turnout or any of that. Yeah, last week, well, it was 2 weeks ago that I got the new setup, so that's why I postponed Thursday. And then this past Thursday, I had technical difficulties and I couldn't stream. So I was like, I can't let it go any further. There's only 11 or 12 episodes. So I might as well just get it done on my Saturday, sacrifice my free time so that we could just move into this upcoming Thursday like as scheduled, like business as usual. Hey Bella. So that's what we're doing. Same thing with Haikyuu. I don't want to fall behind, so we're gonna tackle that after this stream. It should be let me do this. Hold on. I got you. Give me a second. Cause I've been so busy, I haven't had a chance to like make thumbnails or update anything. What's this? This publish. Check the channel now. It should be like the pinned video whenever you go to the channel. So what I did was I pinned it to the channel. So like when you first click on the channel, the like promoted video should be Yashihime. All right. Yeah, so I'm not even going to be upset about viewer turnout. I'm doing this for my sake. This is what I get for tying everything I love to watch to my YouTube channel. If I don't do it on my YouTube channel, that means I don't get to watch it. No, you're welcome, Bella. So now I have to force myself in inopportune moments to stream so I can enjoy Dr. Stone. I hate the world. I hate everything about it. Hey Maloney, what's up? Except for Mandalorian. Yeah. Mandalorian was I didn't feel like waiting. That it sucks with Mandalorian because I didn't feel like waiting, so I watched the episode. And then the next week I got sick. That's what happened. No matter of fact, the next week I got sick. And then no, what happened? It was I didn't feel like I wasn't able to stream it. I didn't feel like waiting because I knew I would get spoiled, so I watched it, and I was gonna come back the following week, talk about that episode, and then continue. And then I ended up getting, I want to say I got sick. It was either, yeah, I got sick, and then upon me getting sick, the channel got deleted, and then Mandalorian finished anyways. That sucks. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, the channel got deleted. We got we got COVID, so I couldn't. I was stuck in my room. I couldn't be down here. So yeah. I hate Mandalorian not being finished on the channel. I really do. It's just my weirdness. All right, so 2 episodes of Dr. Stone. This is 4. 2 episodes of Dr. Stone. It's the 2 episodes of that. God damn it! I don't have time to waste, and I'm wasting time. So 2 episodes of Dr. Stone. We're gonna get started. Get through it. Hopefully they're really good. I'm excited. We left off with the Kingdom of Science being surrounded by Tsukasa and his men. And the last image I remember was Senku running. Yeah, I should and just put it up there. It's been like 2 months though. 3 months actually. I should do it. I should. I guess so. I'll do it. You may get me to do it this week. I have nothing to do Monday, I guess. Ukyo's dying, no one's caring. Senku like was rushing to the cave to grab the fluid. To grab the miracle fluid. So yeah. What's up, Dexter? Without further ado, let me pause the music. Pause. Alright. Let me double check this. Yep. Alright. So Dr. Stone, episode 9. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Chat, there we go. Yoga. You know what? I just noticed that the things around Tsukasa's hair is stone. I just noticed that. Literally, I just noticed that. What's up? I'm not gonna watch the opening. This opening is still really good. I still don't know. I've been trying to think of everything that I'm watching, what has the best opening for the season so far. I think personally, I think I give the edge to Horimiya. I really do think I give the edge to it. So the plan for Haikyuu is I have a stream that I have to edit, and I've honestly just been, it's been a mixture of lazy and tired. More tired than lazy. More tired than lazy. Like I was finally able to sleep last night. I was operating off of 6 hours of sleep for the majority of the week. So the previous stream died. We did it on Discord. I have to edit that together. Thursday, I did not stream. So I'm doing that later today. So when I finish Dr. Stone, I'm going to throw together a thumbnail that I'm going to use for the both streams. And then we'll do the 17 and 18 today, I think. So there's about 5 episodes of Haikyuu that's probably going to go up sometime today. Okay, thank you. Just keeping a lookout. Excuse me. What? 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 How did they end up getting surrounded? Weren't they surrounded? Oh wow. What the? Oh snap. Oh my gosh, why'd he get behind him? He's dead. Yes, explain. Okay. Let's hope that this chemical reaction is fast enough. To their face. Yeah. Woo! Ginro and Ginro. Woo! Come on. What are you gonna do? Goku. Damn. 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 Right. Max out intel has permanent status debuff unlock. Yeah. He is like a Lancer. Chrome is clutch. Music in the series is so good. Okay. It's pretty. That's pretty dope. What do you have up your sleeve, Kaku? I agree, NW. I totally agree. I totally agree. Chrome is able to get his hands dirty. What? 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 Look at Chrome's like, I don't even know what the hell this is. What? What? Paper airplane? Oh, wait. Really? He's gonna throw it? It's gonna hit something and blow? Golly! That was crazy. Probably hasn't been a noise that loud. I've been taking middle school fun to a whole new level. Look at Chrome. It's working. It's funny how he used 10 billion, which is Senku's punchline, and Senku instantly denied it. Don't have to. I could just throw the junk at the ground. Ukyo! Is he actually hurt? How the hell is he able to draw a bow if he's actually hurt? Yeah, that's not fake, my guy. That was real. Wow. Luckily, Senku's a good person. Yes, he could. He totally could. Yes. No. Yes. You're right. So you're gonna call our bluff? Calling him out. Hmm. How did she get like that though? Is that not leads me to believe that it's not his blood? Jeez. Where is he at where they're letting this child fight this man in the first place? Damn. He murked him. So, anyways, I started fighting. Right. How did Ukyo just get over his bleeding? Right? He was bleeding out. Do you know how much money? Has she not aged? Not that I know how this works, but she looks like she hasn't aged. If you were clinically brain dead, kept alive via ventilator, would your body still age? Let go of this yeah, let it go. I've never done you wrong. How about that? Yeah, apparently she has dwarfism as well. Okay. Okay. Your body would still age even more dramatically than if you were active. Right? Yeah. Dude, it wasn't he got hit in the chest. In the chest. Oh, really? The dwarfism thing? I hate you. I was like, I hate you. Jesus. Not destroy statues. That's one thing I'll say. I say that, and Tsukasa's essentially what he's trying to say is that, like, yeah, he was going around and doing those things, yes, but he was trying to essentially make what he was doing similar to what Senku was doing, with the uncertainty of how much revival fluid was the case. But the whole thing is that with destroying statues, you're ending that life 100%. Not having the ability to revive anyone else is not removing that percentage of them eventually coming back, because you never know where you could find another cave or another circumstance where you then could recreate this fluid again. You never know that. So they're not the same. So I kind of get what Tsukasa's talking about, but then again, I don't. Also, that was very risky to use dynamite to blow that up. We could have killed her in the process. It's a good episode. I wish, you know what, I wish that they could just work together, even though that's not realistic in a sense. I would just wish that they could work together, because they would be such an unstoppable force throughout this world if Senku and Tsukasa could be on the same plan. Right? If they could be aligned, they would be like a monstrous force. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm on the same wavelength. Like, he was killing them. He was just killing people because they were adults. Like, no matter what what he was trying to say, I get what he was trying to say, but he's wrong. 100%. Like, Senku was reviving people for the fact of what's going to be useful to get us out of this stone age back to the modern world. And then we would have come up with a way to start reviving people, like, equally, like, across the board as we come across them. But he wasn't just reviving people like as what it wasn't the same. Like, Tsukasa would revive someone that was very powerful, and then in the same breath walk past a parent and the child holding hands and kill the adult and leave the little kid. Like, what? That's stupid. Or so dumb. Like, what if that parent was a good parent? You just killed a good parent. You both of you. Those are like great points. Excuse me. Great points. What happens when we wake up his sister and she sees that he's a monster? She's naked. She's naked. I was about to say that. He did the same thing with Yuruzia. How do Yuru? How do I say her name? I always mess it up. Yuzuriha. Damn it. I got it. Yuzuriha. Like he did the same thing with her. Spoiler alert, with this set, it should be obvious that Tsukasa is not in my top 10. It's clear. That's right, they've never seen this before. She would have to then be healed if that's the case. Yeah. That is true. It is 100% true. I would be so confused. You were a little kid when she went under. 6 years. He grew that big in 6 years? Tsukasa. I damn sure thought it was 10. I keep forgetting Tsukasa's a teenager. Imagine, yeah, why does she look like Suika, though? Boichi is a hentai artist who can draw a maximum of 4 different faces. That's why. That's why you get away with the series where you could come up with like Kohaku, but then make her look just like Lillian and just say that they're related. The tank. You're telling me this was in the opening from the beginning? What? That's Hyoga's mouth? That's her waking up? Really? Oh, this is crazy. Imagery's crazy. Really? What do you mean? He's 3,000 years old. All that stuff was in the opening? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was gonna say, can we brush the stone out of her? Out of her hair? I don't trust Yoga at all. I don't trust him at all. That felt so sinister. No, you don't think Chrome's keeping count? Bird, bam, the end. That's all it was. Yoga, right? Or is this a dog? Oh no. Yes, 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 he did. God damn yo. God damn yo. Is what? No way. No way. What? What? Of his own? I'm with you. Yoga gotta go. You trust him too much. You trust him way too much. Are you kidding me? For real? I may not agree with Tsukasa, but I kind of want him to stick around because I feel like he could. I don't know if he could change. There could be something. The fact that Hyoga wanted to confirm that kill. That was crazy. Dog, what? Yukio had his chest pierced last episode and he's fine. Dude, he looks like Byakuya right there so much, it's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Tsukashi should be dead. Like with Ukyo, we couldn't tell if he was pierced or not. That's a crazy shot with the moon behind him. With Ukyo, we is that a theory or is that something you know? He's applying pressure, but it's an open-sided wound. It went through and through. Like the way they think. Yeah, he did. That was a great shot. That was a great shot. Wow. He deserved to be purged. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to Tsukasa getting up and defying all of logic to put this man down. I really wouldn't be opposed to that right now. Senku, how did you get your hair to go back to normal? Music is going sick too. I said that about Tsukasa and him. Am I gonna get my wish? In fact, what? Whoa. Damn. Now I want to know how is he moving. I didn't need to see the man's butt again. Wait, did he pour the miracle? Did he pour the miracle fuel fluid on him? That's a damn lie. I'm kind of happy this is happening. I I did say that. Wow. Blow his leg off? Ah, it's so good. That's saying something. That's really cool. He made that cast for his finger that fast, all the way up his all the way up his arm. Damn. Uh, is Hilga gonna? I feel like Hilga should know that when he hit Senku, that has to feel different than him hitting like going through flesh. So stop being stubborn, give up your stupid ass ideals, and come back to our side, please. God, goodness. Did say one finger. Did say one finger. The music is going crazy, by the way. 100,000 volt stun gun? You gotta murder this man. 100,000 volts? A 100,000? Yeah, he couldn't let go of the spear. Instead of him letting go of the spear, he wanted to pull the spear with him. Let go. Let go. Just let go. Oh, that's great. Uh, EMT fun fact: voltage isn't what actually kills you. It has more to do with the surface area of the electrical source and the area around you. Okay. A lightning strike is 200 million volts, and people survive that all the time. That is true. Isn't that common high school knowledge? I didn't know that. Or maybe I did and I just don't remember. I have a bunch of random information in my head. Nah, I didn't know that the voltage isn't what killed you. But I did know that people can survive lightning strikes. So it's just things that I've never correlated in my brain. I appreciate the fun fact, by the way. I appreciate it. I see 100,000. I compared the volts in a little thingy on Senku's finger. It seems like a lot. There's one more episode left. I kind of don't even want to look at the title. I don't want anything. I don't want to know anything. Huh. America education bad. Upvotes to the left. Well, high school doesn't teach you a damn thing. Like, I feel like, my personal opinion, you should learn how to change a tire in high school because that's something that you're going to need to know for the future. Like, granted, mathematical equations has come some jobs I've had to use some mathematical equations, but I don't need to know the Pythagorean theorem, right? I don't need to know that. Yeah, I would love to know how to, right? I would love to know how to do my taxes in high school. I had the luxury of I went to a magnet school. So I had the luxury of having a teacher who was very business savvy, and she taught us how to balance a checkbook. She taught us about business. She taught us like how to start a business. She taught us how to do our taxes as well. So I was fortunate enough in the, was that the 11th grade or the 10th grade? The 11th grade to learn that stuff. If not for her, I probably wouldn't not have learned it. I probably would have learned it from my sister. So many just things that people should know how to do that we just don't learn in high school. The stream consistent of NW and Dexter nitpicking the hell out of Dr. Stone. I personally don't feel like the Ukyo stuff is a nitpick. I do feel like that's something I think that's something that should be addressed, because for like Ukyo it was a huge plot point of 3 episodes ago. Like, it was a huge shock factor that Ukyo is laying there, right? Ukyo is laying there in a pool of blood, dying, and now he's up drawing a bow. Like, it's weird things like that. That's something that I'm like, well, you almost died. You almost died. Like, same thing with Tsukasa. But with Tsukasa, I'm personally able to suspend disbelief on Tsukasa just a little bit, because he punched a lion and killed it. He punched the lion and he killed it. So for him to be stabbed through and through with a spear, I would expect someone like him to survive it, at least for a little bit. That's it. But with Ukyo, he is a frail boy. He's very frail. He's a frail boy. And he got stabbed, and he was laying there in a pool of blood. I expected like sidelined. He got right back up and kept fighting. Warrior spirit, but still. Warrior spirit, but still. It's easier to take it in if you think Dr. Stone as a Saturday morning cartoon more than a serious anime. I've taken Dr. Stone very serious. And for me, right? For me, the only thing that has been like jarring was that. Well, outside of Tsukasa doing that, like punching a lion and killing it. But it was just the Ukyo thing. That was the only thing. Now, I didn't want Ukyo to die because I want to get more of his character. But that was the only thing where I'm just like, well, okay, he got up. He like, his bleeding stopped on his own. He got up. He was able to draw a bow. It was just like, well, okay. And then same thing with Tsukasa. It's just like, you showed the spear go through his front and through his back, and he's up fighting. So it's just those two things. Everything else with Dr. Stone, I genuinely do like a lot. I'm not saying I don't like those things. I'm just saying they're jarring. They're very jarring. I don't mind them because I don't want them to die. Like, I would love it if Tsukasa was to give up that dogmatic way and to change. Because Dexter said, like, like, I literally, like, those, like, Tsukasa and Senku together would be damn near an unstoppable force. And just for Tsukasa to have this dumb way of thinking is just very annoying. It's just very annoying, just the way he's thinking and how he went about everything. So if he was able to give that up and somehow just, like, join our side, it'd be great. It would be absolutely great. I personally would enjoy that a lot. I don't know who else, like, I still don't know, like, where do you go from here? I don't know where you go from here. The only like plot, like, possible thing that I can come up with is that this, like, I remember it was this season where we were theorizing, like, the different ways that this petrification happened. Like, it was either a reaction from Earth. Tsukasa dies next episode probably. I wouldn't put it past the show. Honestly, Tsukasa has to die because Tsukasa in a way is like your Dragon Balls. It's like your Dragon Balls. With him around, there's nothing that anyone can do. Especially if Senku is the brain. And Tsukasa's not dumb. That's the thing. He's not dumb at all. Like, he's able, like, in, like, his own way, is able to keep up with Senku's, like, ways of thinking. So to have, like, him and Senku working together, I don't see what could stop them. I don't see what threat there could be. So Tsukasa leaving the story via death is the only way that I could see something else popping up, causing a threat to the Kingdom of Science. That's the only way. But I think moving forward from this, the only, because as we know, to our knowledge, this little group in Japan are the only people that are alive in the world. I think it'd be dumb not to think that possibly in another country somewhere in the world, some other people have woken up as well through similar means. But if that's not the case, if other people haven't woken up in similar means anywhere else in the world, the only way I can see this series moving forward is if this petrification was actually done by man, and it was done by a specific group of man, and that group has stayed alive this entire time, and Senku's going to do something or develop somewhere. Is going to develop somewhere to the point that it catches their attention and it draws them there. The villagers say earlier in the series, yes, they did, but I don't see how that could be, like, how do you diversify the conflict? Because at that point, this just turns into civilization, the game. That's all this turns into. This just turns into, how do you deal with fighting off people that are going to come to conquest? And I would assume that since this series is very popular in Jump, that's not all this series is. It's just another person coming in, trying to take over the Kingdom of Science. Like, this series is going to evolve into something else eventually. I just wonder how you do that. Like, I would expect like some sort of like invasion or another big fight of some sort, excuse me, with some other with some other people that are out there. But I could see, like, this series, you could have some, damn, I wanted to make a reference but I'm not going to. I think Dexter knows what I'm going with, a very popular series that NW hasn't watched, but you could maybe, like, you could have like a sort of civilization that, like, these people have been alive for all this time. They live essentially in modern day, and it only extends but so far. Like, maybe there's a city somewhere in America that operates as if it's still, like, that's, I don't know, that's futuristic or something. It's thousands of years in the future. Maybe they're super duper advanced, and they've let the world stay petrified, and they just flourish. They just flourish for all this time, living as kings of the world. I don't know. It could go something like that. I know what series you're talking about, just by the way you worded it. So it's like, I wouldn't, like, what I'm saying is not related to that, but I wanted to make a reference to that, but I won't. But I don't know. I would love to explore what actually caused the petrification. Like, was it man? Was it the earth? Was it aliens? Like, what if it was aliens? What if Dr. Stone turned into an alien invasion? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. My theory is that the villagers who were thrown out found older tech somewhere and became pretty advanced. That Dr. Stone turns into Darling in the Franxx. I wouldn't mind aliens. It's already kind of sci-fi. Yeah, I agree. If that question will make me answer, because Senku says there's no possible way that technology would have survived this long, that anything from the previous world would have survived this long. That would make, I think that would be the first time that Senku has been wrong in an assessment of the outside world. Am I correct in that? Would that be like Senku said this that wouldn't be possible, and it is possible. Would that like outside of like his bad luck in trying to do things? Would that be like a situation like that? Would that be the first time that he was wrong in his prediction of what the rest of the world or the outside world would actually be? Would that be the case? There also it had I personally think if I'm like I think this will be the last thing I say. I personally believe that this petrification was done man made because I like all the animals are fine except for sparrows. Is it swallows or is it sparrows that get petrified as well? Is it swallows or is it sparrows? I think it's swallows, right? So like like why would that one bird be exempt? Swallows, thank you. Why would that one bird be exempt from being able to survive it? I remember asking I remember thinking when I was watching season 1 that because Senku found a no, was it Senku or was it Taiju? One of the two of them found a petrified swallow before all of this happened. So were those like test experiments to see if it were possible to petrify something and they just and swallows got genetically disposed to this test of this wave that went out and they got petrified? Was there a previous petrification that happened and this swallow just happened to be something that was left over from there? Uh, but I feel like it could have been done by man. I think I lean more towards it being done by man, and swallows were the first thing. However it was done, they checked off. Yes, we're gonna petrify swallows, and they petrified the swallows, and they were like a success. Let's do this for all of mankind. They gathered up their family, launched the wave, and petrified all humanity. I think I'm leaning more towards that direction, even though I would not mind aliens. Even though I would not mind aliens, I'm leaning more towards a group of people did this. Yeah, I think, and with that, I gotta keep. See, this is weird. I gotta keep trucking on. What time is the Haikyuu stream set up for? Did I set that up for 5? I think I set it up for 5. So I'm gonna keep trucking on. Keep trucking on. Thank you guys for being here. I'm saying all this stuff. My bad. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. These last 2 episodes of Dr. Stone was really good. I'm kind of bummed that there's only 1 episode left. 1 episode left or 2 episodes? Was this 11 or was this? This was 10. So there's 2 episodes. There's 2 episodes left, right? Because this goes to 12. Yeah. Last 2 episodes were really good. I'm excited. I'm kind of bummed it's not 24 like last season, but I understand why it's not 24. So I'm glad that they're telling this one story as it is, so then we can go into another feature series and expound even more. So I'm excited and bummed at the same time. See you for My Hero tomorrow. Yes, I'm excited for My Hero tomorrow. 306. I'm excited for yeah, I'm out of here. Haikyuu, I think episode 17 and 18 I'm doing in about 40 minutes. So interested, so come by. If not, see ya Thursday. Yeah, Thursday for Dr. Stone. Peace out.